Psychic medium from Australia. Let's bring Dylan home.
Hey, Jason. My name's Gemma. Thank you for allowing me to tune in to Dylan. Firstly, I just want to apologise for everything that you are going through and have gone through. I just watched the video that you sent through. And I don't think there's any news that's good news when it comes to this sort of thing, so I apologise for that. Virginia sent me some photos, and that's what I went off. All I knew that he was missing, and looked at his photos. So what I got, unfortunately, from his photos was I also saw him wandering. I did see him in that jacket with the fur around it. I saw him wandering along a creek, and I did see that he had passed. I see that he's cold, and I saw snow, so light snow on him. I do feel when I saw you in the photo, your deep pain, and the guilt that you might be feeling. At no time do I ever feel that anyone has intentionally done anything. To be honest with you, I do feel like this was accidental. I understand from watching the video as well some of my feelings about perhaps he wasn't being watched as well as you might have been told he was being watched. I did get from him the feeling that he wanted to go and look for you or look for Mum, but mostly I got that feeling that he wanted to look for you, and I got this feeling like, I don't know if you call him little man, but I got this feeling of him being a big man and him wanting to be a big man and go out on himself, by himself an adventure. And I think he felt, quite proud of himself that he was going out for an adventure. I did see him walking along the creek, and I do feel like he was a little bit lost. I'll just look through my notes. I did see Ninja Turtle was significant to him, but then I also noticed after that tune-in, when I looked back at the photos, that he was wearing a Ninja Turtle shirt. And I do feel him apologising, saying, I'm sorry, Dad, I just wanted to be a big man. And I do feel that you're blaming yourself, and it's not your fault, and it's nobody's fault at all. I don't feel like it's anybody's fault. I will give you these numbers. I've never actually tried to get longitude, latitude, and to be honest, I don't even know how that works on maps. I tried to type these numbers in, and it wasn't really helpful for me. But if they mean something to you, they may mean something to you. So it's 506 gap 45, and then the other number was 723 gap 05. Now, after I tuned into him, I did get also pain in the stomach, so I don't know what that's about, but that could be quite common. And I don't know if he had a teddy. That might have been important to him. But then after watching the videos, I did see all those teddies as well stacked at his memorial, and again, apologies for what happened there. I absolutely don't feel any wrongdoing on yours or or his mother at all. So, and I do feel he is past, but I don't feel he blames anyone for it. The number 3 was significant, but that might just be his age, which I wasn't quite sure of at the time. And the month of March was significant. I do also feel that there will be something found for closure, so I'm not sure if March is relevant for that, but I do feel like something will be found. Now, in saying that, this is, again, before I've been told anything, I did pull up on Google Maps Nova Scotia, so that's as far as I pulled up first on Google Maps before tuning into anything or finding out any information, and I did find some areas to me that were very significant, and when I look at one of those areas, it is a lake, and I now can confirm with the news articles that it is Leper Brook. Is that how you say it? I'll send you the photos I screenshotted before finding anything out. I also then got given, after I did that, I also got Halifax was also relevant, and then later on discovered that that was where the lawyer's from. Definitely the water was massively significant, and I know that's, in some way not what you want to hear, I guess, because I can see from the video I just watched the feelings of suspicion that you're having around it, and I can understand that due to the way that it was handled as well, with the timeline. I do feel the suspicion around the timeline there as well. There's something at the end. I didn't find the house that he was at, Grandma's house, but I did look up. This is before I knew anything other than his name, Elizabeth Street. Not his name, sorry, Elizabeth Street. His photo, in Nova Scotia. So, I did go up the Elizabeth Street. I'll show you some photos of what was significant. I did walk up to the dead end. I could see there's a house on the left. I think it's a blue house, and there's a boat. Don't know if the boat was there then, but there's a boat parked in there. I do feel like there's something about that house that might be significant, whether it's because he walked past that way through the dead end to the creek. I did feel when I was looking, again before any information was given to me about what happened, I did see him going towards the bridge. That's as far as I can see him walking. So, unfortunately, from what the news article said that I just read, that would probably coincide with what they're thinking, the police, that he has fallen, but I do see him on a riverbank, so I don't see him in the water personally. That doesn't mean he's not there, but I'll show you the picture of the place that was really significant. It has a little boathouse in the middle, I think. What else? I think that's it. There's in the house on the end. Now this might be way off, but when I look at that house at the end of the street, I see a man in that house, and he's bald. He's got hair around the side, like he's still got hair on the sides and at the bottom, like a brunette, or he dyes it brunette. And he's got a moustache, and he's tall and he's skinny. He's got I can see knobbly knees. Now I don't know if that's relevant, but I need to tell you everything that came through. So when I look at that house at the end of the street, that's the man I see. Don't know if that's relevant to his disappearance, if he knew him, or if Grandma might have known this man and Grandma might have skipped out to visit him. That's possible, that's what's coming through. Now, in saying all of that, this sort of thing you can't rely on. I tune into lots of different people. I don't always get it right. So, in no way can I confirm 100% that any of what I see is accurate. But that's everything I saw before knowing anything about what did happen. So I'll send you those photos through now, and if something else comes up for me, I will send it to you. There's a bank that I got taken to. I have no idea about the rivers, and I did see on that news thing there's different places that the rivers go out to. There's a particular bank I zoomed into on Google Earth. I don't know if it's relevant whatsoever. It looks a bit far away, but I'll see if I can get the photo of that and send it to you. And many deepest apologies. I do feel like you know, he is at peace now. I do